So Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Stone, and a blessing to the actors in the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity in truth. Shalom. This evening I want to touch on this article, to edify the church of Yahweh Shemi Yoshai, the 144,112 men, women, and children, and the confusion of faces is getting before on the earth among these heathen. Right, this is world news, and this was published in the 10th of April 2018. CS failed to pass 3 resolution on Syria chem attack as Russia called for restraint. Right, and these is Edomites. Right. Mainly they got other nation mixed up in between, but basically this whole system setup is Edomites, right? This whole UN Senate that set up is Edomite. This is the Edomite system, and they can't even see eye to eye because Russia Edomites, America Edomites, UK, the France, Poland, all these they are Edomite. They are the seed of Esau, and they can't even see eye, right? The Russian envoy to the UN call on the West refrain from pan. It might be harboring for a negative resolution to investigate alleged Damascus failed us. Right? They said the latest resolution to fail was a Russian draft backing for the prohibition of chemical weapon OPCW at the site of the alleged attack in draft received 5 votes in favor: Russia, China, Ethiopia, Kazakhstan, and Bolivia. 4 votes against the US, UK, France, Poland. 6 abstention, failing short of the minimum of 9 votes for adoption. So Ethiopia vote with Russia, and there's Ethiopia in the prophecy that, right, as one of Russia's allies. And you see they got the US, they got the UK, France, Poland, right, alongside the Russia. These are Edomites, and they're not seen eye to eye. And Yahweh Shai prophesied over 2,000 years back, saying he sees Satan falling from heaven as lightning, roughly paraphrasing. This is how fast this devil kingdom falling, right? This is how fast his kingdom falling, right? You understand? This is how fast this devil kingdom falling. Let me just get this in when he said, Lord came unto me saying, man said I face against Gog, the land of Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, right? Today, Russia, the son of man, set thy face against the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesied against him, right? And there's, like I say, Russia is who dwell in that land today, right? He said, say, thus said the Lord, power, behold, I am against thee. I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, right? So, these so-called Russians today, they are Edomites too, and the most I see against them. But the most I can use Russia and Russia allies to destroy America, most I can destroy these Russians can be destroyed too. All of them gonna be down in what the valley of Josaphat, which is Yahweh judgment, Yahweh Shabbat, which is the most I can judge when Yahweh Shai return gonna destroy all these military, right? So you so-called Russians gonna be destroyed too because you is Edomites too, right? It's verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sort of armor, even a great company, with buckler, with shield, all of them handling sword. Yeah, go back to the war plane, the war tank, the Hummer vehicle, the ICBM missile, right? Most I see he can You're gonna turn the back and put hooks in their jaw, put them back in the Soviet Union mindset, right? In the Cold War, back in the Cold War days, no mercy, right? He said Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. So Ethiopia is part of the prophecy. We're gonna join up with Russia. They're gonna shoot a missile at America, right? So this is why I see Ethiopia vote with Russia, because the prophet said that Ethiopia gonna be with them, and Persia is who? Persia is Iran, and Iran is one of Russia allies too, right? Right. So you go back to this article. It's right. They say the failure of an right in Nongshua's draft is in support of imperial investigation into alleged chemical incident in Syria. Domat is a litmus test which speak value. Russia UN envoy Vasily Nebenia, if I'm pronouncing the word right, said the draft was based on an almost completely copy an early proposal by Sweden. He said Nebizia argued that the proposal was stonewalled simply because it was ultimately came from Russia, right? Right. So it's saying ultimately came from Russia, right? It's a Kieran Pierce, the envoy to the UN, which was one of the 4 nations to vote, right, initiative down, said that while her country appreciate the UNCS president and Sweden attempt to find a comparison fundamentally, the UK cannot vote for Russia text because it does not establish an investigation into who was responsible for the attack. Right, so these they can't even see eye to eye, right? They're going against each other. They can't really see eye to eye, right? Even I think one down in this. I'm gonna scroll up and see where America said Russia. Yeah, let me read this part and then go to the scriptures, right? It said justifying the nay vote by the U.S. ambassador Nikki Haley accused Russia of hypocrisy. Hey, these guys were going at it. Like this is the destruction, the downfall of the kingdom, right? Claiming it is very good, claiming it is very, very good in being consistent on playing games, right? This is Edomites, so they know the game. All of them is Edomites. Proposed draft, she said, does not accomplish anything, right? Let's skip through this article, but they're showing that these Edomites can't even get along, right? They can't even get along, right? This is let me get this in Luke, right? Luke, right? This is Luke chapter 10 verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. So Satan, the word Satan means adversary. That's not talking about spiritual Satan. That's talking about the adversary. Who's the adversary? The so-called white man. He's Satan incarnation. He's Satan in the flesh, right? He's the adversary to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and also to the Hebrew Israelite, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, right? So how we falling from heaven? Heaven means rulership, right? He falling from his rulership, his kingdom crumbling, right? This is Isaiah 14 and 12. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? How art thou fallen from heaven, fallen from your rulership? The nations them seeing your nakedness. Everybody know that, hey, you Rothschilds, Rockefellers, you are the devil, you are the biggest witch on the planet. They know it's you devils who pull string from behind the curtain, right? And you are going into slavery, right? And Lucifer mean like bearer. You devils know the truth, right? You devils know who the Israelites are. You devils know that you're going into slavery. You know that when Yahushua return, you devils going down. And you seen your kingdom falling, right? So you are Lucifer. Lucifer mean like bearer. You know good and you know evil, but you're more clean to evil, right? You are the devil, right? It's how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nation? How you weaken the nation? Um, Hiroshima, right? We did with Hiroshima and Kawasaki. Dropped bombs on them. Afghanistan drop bombs on them. That's how you weaken the nation, by dropping bombs on them, going into the nation and petition them and divide them, right? That's how you weaken the nations, right? So this, a kingdom crumbling right before his eyes, right? His kingdom crumbling, right? This is Mark chapter 3 verse 4. Salakia, Mark chapter 3 verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And you see the so-called white man kingdom divided because Russia, the UK, France, Poland, the US, all they are Edomite, and this is their council, this is their court, and they can't see eye to eye, right? They can't see eye to eye, right? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against Satan, and we see Satan rise up against Satan, because America make a statement, I think it's last week, not too sure, say that Russia is not a friend. And they are brothers. They are Edomites. They're from the seed of Esau, right? So Satan rise up against Satan. They are adversary. But I think it's not a coincidence that Russian name is Missile Satan. Satan 1 and 2. It is not no coincidence, right? Verse 26. And if Satan rise up against Satan, right? It says if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but had an end. You devil's kingdom about to fall, right? Salak, it's falling at a rapid speed, right? You devil's time up, right? You devil's time up, right? Let's get one more close of this lesson. You devil's time up, right? This is Job. This is Job 14 and Job 14 and 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bond that he cannot pass. So the Most High appointed time for you rule, and at that time, and the Most High also appointed time when you're gonna fall and your kingdom come to an end, and you're in that day when your kingdom coming to an end, right? And you devil finished. The devil can't see eye to eye, right? You devil kingdom divided, and this beautiful. That is beautiful. I just say one word. Let's bring out this one in. That's beautiful. This beautiful news, beautiful sight for the hope for the elect, right? This is Ecclesiasticus 7:25 verse 7. He said, There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that lived to see the fall of his enemy. And he that lived to see the fall of his enemy. We say, Kahal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And with that, Obis lesson was edifying. We want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone. And a blessed salutation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to push in the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.